No problem. I shall transform your hair, create a masterpiece. I am an artiste with a pair of scissors.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop. Fresh from the barbershop, fly from the beauty salon. My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop. I got a show where you can listen and view. My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop. Bringing barbers and stylists together with the ScissorSalute. My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop. One cut, two cut, three cut, four. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Oh, you fancy. Spending hours in salons on your hairstyle.
For the Lord protects his barbers and he makes the stubble grow.
ScissorSalute! Salute! Okay, ScissorSalute, welcome to the ScissorSalute show. I'm your host, Eli the Barber, the co-host.
I'm your co-host, Blaze and Blush from Paramount Styles in Dix Hills, New York.
Blaze and Blush, look at you, dead centered, right? Isn't it? You're centered.
And I got a shirt.
Yes, yeah. See, I wasn't a rock. I came straight from the shop, so I still got Maestro's Classic on, so I'm all right. Man, I was in such a rush, I had to put this hat on. This hat is from 2014. This is an example of a trophy hat, but this is a trophy hat gone wrong. This is El Paso right here, 2014 barber battle we went to, and we handed out trophy hats.
You
This
said
is for the fastest fade.
Why? Why is it going wrong?
Because something's wrong here. It's like
four
F's.
Okay.
4 F's going on there.
So
I couldn't find my fitted, so I had to put this one on, and I didn't freshly shave my head, so I'm not taking my hat off. You know what? I'll take it off. I'm bald. So there you go. There goes the hat right there.
Oh.
It's that's what it's like.
You know, I've never seen you with your hat on.
Yeah, fast test. A lot of people haven't. And then when I take it off, they're like, oh my God, you shaved your head. I'm like, bruh, that's a hat on my head.
Okay.
What do you, that's a hat. So yeah, that's it. I'm bald.
It's a good look, though.
Since I was like 10.
Oh.
I was in the sandbox with a receded hairline.
I'm sorry.
So let's get into the meaning of the ScissorSalute show. Forget about my hairline, please, if you do. I'll take my hat off if you see me now. Welcome to the ScissorSalute show. Yeah, let's get into the meaning of the ScissorSalute, which is a gesture, compliment, greeting, lifestyle, and brand dedicated to bringing barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists together worldwide. And we use the ScissorSalute show as an outlet to actually make that happen. Every Monday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we give the opportunity for the visual artists to come down here and showcase their skills live on the ScissorSalute stage, while also conducting interviews with them and taking phone calls from barbers and hairstylists across the globe, so you can find out how they got started, where they currently are, where they plan to be going on their hair journey. Now, if you would like to showcase, get interviewed, book us, or anything with us, all you have to do is just email us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. Now, here's the thing. If you're watching the show right now, say you'd like to get your hair cut, you'd like to come down here, showcase, or just simply watch the show. Again, just email us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. Leave all your contact information. We'll get back to you in the order that the email's received. One thing that I want to touch on, which I've touched on, and I say on the shows, previous shows, but then we stopped about like 2 years ago, and I apologize for that. I'd like to thank everybody who's been using the hashtag and ScissorSaluting us when you see us. But please, don't think that the ScissorSalute gesture is just for when you see myself or anybody from the ScissorSalute staff. Use that in your shop. Use it at events. The term, I always talk about the term SO. The term SO, the shout out term, came from the late 80s from Video Music Box, a show called Video Music Box with VJ Ralph McDaniels.
That was the late 80s?
Yeah. Mid-80s too. And when VJ Ralph McDaniels used to interview people, he used to say, would you like to give a shout out?
Yeah, I remember
Then the show Yo MTV Raps came out. And they did it. And the athletes that were growing up at that time were watching, because hip-hop was becoming big. So all the athletes that were young were watching Yo MTV Raps and like, oh, shout out. So when they got interviewed for, you know, when they made it to the big leagues, the majors, or professional, when they got interviewed, they'd be like, can I give a shout out? The person didn't know what they were talking about. Like, oh, go ahead. Next thing you know, they start mentioning everybody around the way.
Now they use it everywhere on the news.
Yes, and hip hop was just widespread across the our culture that it just became everyday thing, made for music. Now here we are. Started off in about 2012, 2013. The Scissor Salute is made for the hair profession. Thank you if you scissor salute me, but just don't scissor salute me. Matter of fact, I get a little upset if you scissor salute me and then SO, the next person. Y'all like to scissor salute Eli for recognizing my work, man. And then I'd like to shout out. No. You're messed up.
Be consistent.
I understand we got to do one step at a time, so if you scissor salute me. But then use it in your daily routines. You know, scissor salute me and scissor salute the next person as well. Let's do a recap of 2 weeks ago's show. I believe, who do we have? Showcase. I know we did an interview with Rue Blaze, and I'd like to scissor salute Rue Blaze for coming here on to the show. Taking a ride out from Jersey.
Okay.
Gave us an interview and informed us about how he was basically rebranding himself. Because it came out Rue Blades, and then, you know, RU Blades. Yeah, I got it. But then he switched it to Bladed. I think that's a good touch. RU Bladed? And even Bladed is something that's more universal as opposed to Rue Blades. You know, Sis Luke, I love Gary the Barber.
So he's
Gary,
dropping
you know I love
the Blades.
But when Gary was like, yo, I got these shirts, I'm about to sell them, I said, Gary the Barber. I mean, what happens if you Brian the Barber in California? You don't want to walk around Gary the Barber? So Sis Luke to Gary the Barber. He's now NY Fit Barber. That is his IG handle. And if you're looking for some motivation to get fit or some great haircuts, you could check out NY Fit Barber. That's Gary the Barber. He's also a barber at My Custom Cuts. And speaking of My Custom Cuts, Scissor Salute. The shop is looking great. I was just at the Walt Whitman Mall yesterday, taking a walk, and
it's dope.
I just think it's dope to see a barbershop
in the mall.
In the mall. Now, people are like, Eli, it's been done before. I know it's been done before, but we're talking about...
But not a lemon tree.
Yes. We're talking about like a shop that's going to get you right. While I'm at it, too, I'd like to take the time out to Scissor Salute Jedi Barbershop and our softball team and apologize to the millions and millions of fans. What happened?
What happened?
Our barbershop softball team rings bells. It's not just softball.
So
the only thing soft about softball is the name.
So why are you apologizing?
Because I pulled my hamstring on week 1, and then I thought I was good because I've been doing this hot yoga stuff. So I'm like, oh man, hot yoga healed me.
So
no, I ended up re-pulling the same one, and now it's on my butt cheek.
Oh,
it was like the hamstring. Now I'm like favoring sitting on my left. I'm all discombobulated, and I pulled the other hamstring. But you can catch us at Shorefront at 8:30 to whenever. Shorefront in Patchogue, New York. We're gonna be playing there. It's you know, the barbershop team, barbers mixed with clients, and I suggest if you're a barbershop and you're looking to do something that won't get everybody in trouble.
Right.
To do something with your clients that won't get everybody in trouble, get some sort of sports team, whether it's flag football, basketball, volleyball, or softball, which us Clippers, we have that all covered.
That's dope. When do you play? What days?
We play Thursday nights. You could catch us Thursday night, 8:30 at Shorefront. I'll let you guys know about the volleyball team coming up and the Clippers flag football team. If you're in flag football and you're up and down the East Coast, you're going to know about the Clippers team. And anytime you see the Clippers, just think, that comes from a barbershop. Yeah, that's where it originated from. So I just figured I'd throw that out there. You know, a lot of stuff is going to be coming up. And the Jedi Barbershop, last Thursday of this month, we'll be doing the NFL Draft at Painters in Brookhaven. Again, another event that we're doing with our clients that really, you know, it's a controlled environment.
That's cool, though.
A controlled environment. They do it up for us. So, Salute the Painters. And again, you can hit me up at Jedi Barbershop, 631-281-5334 if you're interested in going to Painters to check out the draft. Got like menu specials, fixed menu. And again, it's something that we're doing with our clients. So maybe that's an idea that you guys want to do, something with your clients that, you know, won't get everybody in trouble. Because, you know, it happens. So, Salute. And who do we have showcase that night, Seth?
Jesse, right? Jesse?
Jesse that cut. Yes, Jesse that cut was in here. And we'd like to ScissorSalute Jesse that cut because he has his own pretty much motivational podcast, Get Your Mind Right. And he picks up topics and he discusses the topics and he goes live on Facebook and Instagram. And I believe last week he had Eddie RTB from Connecticut, which is from New Heights Barbershop in Connecticut. And we like to ScissorSalute Eddie RTB because he's making it happen. And, you know, started a family, he's making it happen, and it's pretty hard to juggle everything, and we'd like to ScissorSalute Jesse that cut. Remarkable name. You can catch him at the CT Barber Expo. He's going to be at the, I think, the exclusive Barber Supply booth, and most likely Graph Etch. I know for sure he's going to be at the Graph Etch booth at BarberCon. So the man's putting in work. And if you're watching the show right now, and you're like, well, you know, man, Eli, he probably got 20,000 followers, 50. He doesn't have that, like that much of a following. The difference is he's putting in work. He comes up with a plan and he tries to execute it as much as possible. Mind you, this is a man, again, who's juggling a business and family life. But he's making it happen. He's doing more action, less talk. He's doing less talk. That's what it's about. So, you know what? Let's try to do that. Let's talk. And what I mean by that is stop talking and get to walking. Let's go to the next picture right here. Down to
Okay, this is Barbara Maskey, right? Maskery, owner of Barber Love.
That's going to inspire you to post. This is she actually is working with Manic Panic.
Okay.
She's an ambassador for Manic Panic. And
for me,
we would definitely love to ScissorSalute Barber because she has developed
you to post
like no other. Relentless.
Yeah.
She came on the show the first time and she was a little hesitant, maybe a little scared because the cameras, the lights in the studio.
Inspire you to post.
But she's like, Cephro offered her to come back. She came back. She's like, I'm coming back. And she came back plenty of times. And we'd like to ScissorSalute her. She's getting better and better with her vocabulary and her communication skills. Again, that's one of the things that we do here at the ScissorSalute Show. It's almost like a development program if you choose to. That is an option. You could come here as much as you want to. You feel like you're comfortable to get out and do some sort of education. This is like the practice route.
Right.
Like yourself. You came down here and now you're talking and you're just getting into the barber profession, and by the time the skills catch up, you're going to be able to describe what you do easily because you're here on the show. The cameras
Next to you.
You know, the cameras is a little intimidating. Although it is different when you get in front of people, because I did the show, and the first time I got in front of people with the microphone, I just looked at Chauncey, looked at Sean, and he's looking at me like, go, Eli.
Like, talk.
Go.
Talk.
Take that shot and go. So I took that shot and went with it. That's
Yeah, the cameras, you know what? It is nerve-wracking. And then the lights, and then you know it's live, so it's even more pressure.
This is another thing. This is a live show, and if you're watching the show right now, you want to show some support. Underneath my finger right here is the share button. Press that share button. Put it on your timeline. Press that share button again. Invite as much people as you can. Let them know that there is something out there for barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists. There's actually an outlet. And we're really not concerned with your following, how big of a person you are, or if you're just getting started. If you're willing to work with us, we'll work with you. And again, you can email us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com, if you'd like to advertise with us, or book us for your next event, or you can ask Cephro about this development program, which we've been doing forever. I just came up with the name right there. That's what we did. We did it with Barbara. This has come on the show numerous times. We've had Jesse that cut come on the show numerous times. Dante, who's now part of the ScissorSalute with the BBA, has been on the show. And again, these are people that emailed us and been like, yo, I want to come back on the show or come on the show. And we work with them. Well, I'll put you on the spot. I'll put you on the spot. I did have the show with Dante when we was in New Jersey last year. He didn't expect it. He came on the show. You know, we interviewed, and then I seen him at an event, and I was like, yo, yeah, that's right, he's doing life insurance. Dante, come up here. He's like, what?
You called him on the stage?
I called him on stage, man. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you love, you show me something. So let's get into a photo of the call-in from 2 weeks ago from Florida, the owner of Barber Love. Now, she called in and was really letting us know the difference between trademarking and copywriting. And not only that, if you have anything that says love, and say it's love with a pair of clippers, or love and there's a razor in there for the V, or love and there's anything to do with hair, you're going to get a phone call from her. It doesn't have to say Barber Love.
She has the whole
She owns Barber Love
thing locked down.
She owns it. So anything with love on a shirt that has to do with hair or Barber Love, you're going to get a phone call.
It's called a stylized trademark.
It's called the Star what?
Stylized.
Kind of like what you did, right? With ScissorSalute.
Trademark.
Love.
It's called the Star Wars trademark because it's on.
She owns that art.
Yeah.
Anything LOVE that looks like clippers.
Yeah.
She owns that. Any design because she owns the style.
You should be mic'd up right there. Yo, so ScissorSalute to Sharif Daniels, and ScissorSalute to Paul the Barber Jones, and ScissorSalute to Sarah Jane Collins who just tuned in. Sarah Jane is actually going to be calling in.
Okay.
I'm excited about Sarah calling into the show. She came onto the show 2 years ago. And Paul, look at Paul giving me the thumbs up. My dude. Yeah.
Wait, so what happens if you use this, love and...
You're going to get a phone call from her. And she will most likely she'll give you the option of, I'll work with you, you work with me. I'll work with you, you're going to have to give me a percentage, or you're going to have to get rid of it.
Okay.
Check.
Got it.
So, Sephro, get into what, say it again. Keep up your image up, LA, go ahead.
We good? LA, I'm good? Okay. All right, so basically, she owns what's called a stylized trademark, which means any way you design that love, Love, with any clippers, anything resembling tools of a barber,
shears, anything.
She owns that. So,
that's dope.
But the thing is that if you're interested in your design because it looks so good, you can do it. You just need to contact her, and then what she basically will do is she will license you that design. So she makes her money because she owns it, and you make your money because you like your design.
But how do you know? Like, is there a registry or something that comes up that says this person owns this design?
Like if you Google ScissorSalute, Sephro's information will come up.
You will know my government name if you Google Susan.
Like, matter of fact, we're gonna have to get new hats because we moved from a trademark to registered.
Okay.
Which is a whole different league. Which I'd also like to. I congratulated Sephro and you, Gaween, on that about 3 months ago when it happened. But yes, we are now registered. So again, I repeat it and I'll keep on saying it. ScissorSalute, everybody you see in the hair profession. Just don't ScissorSalute the staff when you see us, although it would be good.
Yeah, ScissorSalute.
But just don't leave it to. Don't ScissorSalute me and then shout out the next person. And I'm sorry, Sephro, I'm saying it a lot. Don't ScissorSalute me and then SO the next person. ScissorSalute everybody. You see your neighbor walking that dog, and that's a cute dog. ScissorSalute. You see your neighbor walking that ugly dog. You give him a hand, so you say ScissorSalute, but damn, that dog ugly. That's the good ways to practice it. And you know what? While we're at it, let's get that picture of Rue Blaze and Jesse that cut. Jesse did an amazing job. So I love when Jesse comes out here because he's like
so much energy.
He's like Stephen A. Smith with the words.
Yeah.
His words, I feel like a little stupid because I'm like, wow, did he just use a 5-syllable word? Where'd you find a 5-syllable word? I'm over here on some duh. And ScissorSalute to Rue Blaze, that's that gentleman right over there, came out here from New Jersey. Check him out. He's going to be showcasing at the CT Barber Expo with the lineup Inc. Are You Bladed? So let's get into...
Are you going?
CT Barber Expo, yes, we're working on that right now. Okay, so for giggles, can you put the picture of the baby with the black dot on its face? There we go.
Oh,
okay.
Man. They laced him, but...
Okay, so this picture got put up on Barbershop Connect. And There's multiple reasons why this picture's up. So let's get into the obvious one. If you take a look down on it, that is 9,000 likes. Over 9,000 likes.
It went viral. Mm-hmm.
Right? So people are like, oh man, I can never get on Barbershop Connect, and when I do, they don't give me no love. Y'all be lacing them. I'll be lacing them. You guys got to understand. Barbershop Connect got 1.1 million followers. Not everybody on there is a barber.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them are just like, oh man, that's a cute baby. Boop, like. And then the question is this child abuse?
Is it Photoshop?
No, that's actual hair dye.
You think it's Beijing?
That is actual hair dye. And as much as I would like to say it's a joke, now it might be a joke if that child is part of the owner's family in a circle, then I could see, okay, it's a joke. But that's a lot of precision done with that. That looks like a picky mom that said,
lace my son.
I want this done. Barber, no, I want it done like you do my son Junito. I want you to do this to Pablito.
Have they come out and said whether if this is real or not? Because
no, that's real.
I don't know.
That's real.
Because you know how still that baby had to sit in order to get that?
I just cut a baby the other day. He sat stiller than his father.
He was that young? Because he looks like he's maybe 7 months.
I cut a kid the other day. I had to switch my cape. He was drooling so much. And he was sucking the hell out of that dumb lollipop we got.
And he stayed still?
And he stayed still like a soldier. And then his pop sat down on the chair and wanted to move all around like a young kid.
Because it looks like it's a razor and everything. I just can't.
That's what I mean. That's why I'm like, okay, because I seen Joel, Caesar 1, 2, 3, 4. I've seen him do haircuts on his son, and he put the hair fiber on his son, and it's got reposted, and people went crazy like, "Oh, child abuse! Oh, how can you do that, kid?" Meanwhile, his son wanted the thing, and it's fiber.
It's fiber.
And you know, when the fiber's on the face, you don't have to take a razor to the kid's face.
Right.
You can just take the razor out of the blade. I edge of people sometimes with a business card.
Right.
You know, when it comes to the fiber. So again, I'm looking at this picture, and I'm just like, that's a lot of detail. If it's a joke, okay, I got it. Barbershop Connect again is going to post it for the WOW phrase.
Right.
The whole WOW thing, which Lee has been on the show many, many, many times. And he says Barbershop Connect is not a repost page, it's a resource page. With that being said, it's a resource page because sometimes they will post haircuts for the WOW factor. And people are like, Eli, I know. But he went through my page and picked out my worst haircut and posted it. Well, then don't put the hashtag on it. Don't put the hashtag Barbershop Connect on it. Don't put the @Barbershop Connect on it. Don't put the @ or hashtag of any repost page of a haircut that you don't like. Matter of fact, don't even post it. Don't even post it. Because if you're posting it and you're making it public, then you're taking a chance and you're rolling the dice.
Yeah.
And then you're going to end up like a poltergeist.
That's why I haven't been
Getting
posting.
scared. Well, that's the whole thing. Now, someone like you got a good mentor, a good coach in your corner. I'm pretty sure he's going to give you the thumbs up on what you should post.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. Say your haircut, you do a haircut and you're like, wow, it looks good. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take 8 different angles of that haircut. You're going to want to do the classic over, under, and all that. And then your favorite part of the haircut, say it's this temple peak point. You're like, wow, I really hit that. Focus in on that. Turn your phone sideways, focus in on that, and take a close-up. Wow, I really like the way the taper came out right here. But say the left side is good, but on the right side, they got the swirly, and it's going all over the place, so it messed up the taper. Yeah, just take that little thing and then zoom in. Again, you can go on these repost pages or Barbershop Connect resource page, and you can see how people will make something strong, an angle strong. A barber that I know who does that a lot is Moody OC from Official Cuts.
I don't follow him.
He's one of the original, well, not the originals, but he's one of the barbers who made it really noticeable. I say about 4 years ago. He would highlight, he would take an angle and really get in there, zoom in. And, want you to zoom in so you can see his work.
What he wants you to see, right.
Yes. Now, can you get the other picture up that I put up? That I gave to you? Now this is coming from E-Dub, that dude.
Ooh.
That dude.
That fade is
Okay. So again,
blurry.
I've got phone calls like I'm a police or something. Like, you know, Eli, report. Eli, you got I can't do nothing. Okay, I'm a barber just like you. ScissorSalute to that. But here we got E-Dub, that dude, hitting a flawless drop fade.
Mm-hmm.
Over 9,000 likes. You're on Barbershop Connect. You go through that stuff. Sometimes you will see. Look at my how much power I got on my phone too. 34%.
Oh, that's I always got like
That's always shot.
2%.
Anyway, you will see like flawless hair designs. Like you scroll down a little bit from this picture, and there was a hair design with like a pineapple done in someone's hair, like in the back undercut. It was pretty dope.
Yeah,
and you see these nice designs, sharp beards, and all this other stuff, and they're getting like 3,000.
Yeah.
Here we go. Simple as it gets. Just a clean drop fade. Taking what I believe an iPhone.
It's a good picture, though.
iPhone X. And there you go. No. Now, when E-Dub, that dude, does do enhancements, he does. He just doesn't take pictures of his enhanced work. He's not going to turn that money down. But obviously, you can check his skills. You can see the drop in the temple peak point way in the front, right near the eye. He's leaving the hair darker there and longer there.
Right.
So what you're going to want to do is make your border line, and you're going to go right above the ear and drop it on the nape of the neck.
Like that, okay.
That's how you can achieve that. Then, E-Dub, that dude, has told me himself, so I don't know if he did it here, but it looks like he did it here. He just goes from a 3 guard down. In other words, he does not use guards higher than a 3.
Okay.
It's most likely where you're looking at the bulk area. That is most likely done with buzzer over comb, thinning shears, or some type of scissor work. Other barbers
Did he say why?
He does it. You know what it is? You start off with the fundamentals, working from an 8 guard down, and then along the years you just pick up different ways. And he's one of them barbers who likes to use metal attachments as opposed to plastic guards.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there's barbers that there's multiple different outlets of barbers. You will have a barber that uses 8 down to the 1/16th guard. 8 to 1/16th guard. You got barbers that will use buzzer over comb, and they will buzzer over comb the whole haircut. You have metal attachment barbers who like metal attachments.
Who loves the octane?
And there's certain things you're gonna want to do. For instance, you're cutting the hair. Say you got the person right in front of you. Their ear is right here, and right here you're trying to get rid of this line. And you're coming. You're turning your buzzer this way. You're coming with the corner. You're turning it this way. You're coming with the corner. Nothing's happening. You can literally take your thinning shears and spot. Take your thinning shears and spot right there. Come here. Or take your shears, regular shears, and point cut. Point cut the dark spots on the fade.
With the corners, right?
Yep, with the corner. Now, for those of you who just tuned in, again, you're watching the live show of the ScissorSalute Show. What I put up was, on Barbershop Connect, picture of the young baby with the Beijing on him.
That was a lot of Beijing, too.
Yeah, it was. And
it was
different opinions.
It was the whole bottle.
My opinion, because it said, was this child abuse or not? My opinion is it's either A, someone in that shop, you know, the owner's kid or the whoever was cutting his hair, someone in the family in the cipher right there, and they were just having fun. Or it can be a very picky mom that's like, nah, I want my son's line up sharp. You get that. Watch. You're going to get that. You're going to be like, ma'am, your son, you got kids moving all over.
Oh,
yeah. I want to get cut. Can you give my son a sharp line? I want it edged up. Really?
Kids
I think I got a new policy in my chair. If your son's having a tantrum, if I already started cutting his hair, I got a policy. If I start the haircut, I'm going to finish it. But if your kid is having a tantrum before it gets in the chair, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it.
You stop? Do you usually stop?
Oh, no. No, I joke around. I try to get the kid comfortable. I might back up Muhammad Ali and just have the buzzers in my hand and just start doing this. I used to cry when the kids started crying. They start crying, be like, eh. I'd out-cry them. Like, they're crying, I'm out-crying them. We do as much as we can. We put, you know, kids channel on, and, you know, everyone's got the smartphone, so it's like, look, Charlie, look. Look, Charlie, look. And Charlie drooling and crying, and then he's taking the cape and putting the cape on his face, and he's getting more head. He's,
They do that.
Man.
They do that.
So we have the kids thing, and then we want to E-dub that dude. One of the purposes of me, and we're probably going to do that a little bit more while I'm finding different haircuts out there. One of the reasons why I did that was to show you, if you get reposted on a resource page or repost page, and you don't get the likes that you want, don't sit there and cry going, oh, all they want is designs. Because we showed you a picture of a kid with multiple Beijing on him all over the place that was over 9,000. Then we showed you a flawless fade that had over 9,000. I should have found a picture of a design and showed you. Some of them only get 1,500 likes. And it'll be a flawless design or a flawless part. In other words, don't get discouraged about being reposted, and always focus in on your money. You don't have to hashtag all these pages. Right. You can add them in your picture and focus on using hashtags to your local town and states, surrounding states. That's just how it is.
That's how I feel. I mean, if you don't get reposted, it doesn't mean that you're not good.
Well, you know what it is. A lot of people get discouraged. That's it. And you know what? I can't blame them. You know, it is what it is. A lot of people get discouraged. And you can definitely tell when someone gets reposted on Barbershop Connect. When you get reposted on a different page, I don't know, maybe there's Modern Salon or something like that. You're like, woohoo. But check a barber when he gets reposted on Barbershop Connect.
Swag different.
What? He's walking in, I'm like looking at him like, my man, why you walking in slow motion for?
With the music playing
Who
in the background.
Who are you pointing to? Yeah, right. Where'd you get the suitcase from, man? Your tools are already there. I just got reposted on Barbershop Connect, son. Really? So, yeah, basically that's how it is. But I'm just here to reassure you, don't get discouraged. I will tell you this. Oh, look at this. I will tell you this, though. Focus in on your money. That's just it. Because, you know, getting reposted will get you respect, maybe a little bit of cash, but nothing is going to get you cash like hashtag in the town right there. And again, Barbershop CT Barber Expo is April 22nd and April 23rd. Now the question is, are you going or are you not going, and what's the reasons why you're not going? Because there really shouldn't be a reason why you're not going to the CT Barber Expo.
It's a Sunday, right?
It's a Sunday. Not only is it that, I mean, every barber is going to be there. If there's someone that you look up to or someone that you hate, they're going to be there. So if you're really loving them and mentor, you're like, oh, I look up to them. Go there and congratulate them. And if there's someone that you hate there and you've been hating them, let's see if you have the cojones to go to them and be like, hey, I don't like you. Because you know what? I highly doubt that's going to happen. But the CT Barber Expo is absolutely huge. Every year it's getting bigger and bigger.
It's Saturday and
Saturday
Sunday?
and Sunday. Every year it's getting bigger and bigger. And I just found out last week, because Jay Majors posted it up. ScissorSalute to Jay Majors doing a whole lot of work.
ScissorSalute.
The educational classes are packed out. That's it. Done. But they're going to be doing free education on the floor.
Oh, that's dope.
But the classes that are available are booked. Now, I would like to say Joel Style 1234 is going to be having a booth for Respect My Craft. So make sure you check out Respect My Craft. And he's going to have a couple maestros there doing work. Maestros Classic will be in presence there, but we don't have a booth. ScissorSalute will be in presence there, but we don't have a booth. Again, but we can't wait to see our out-of-state co-workers. That's basically how I look at it. It's going to be barbers, hairstylists, up in there, and we're out-of-state co-workers. And that's how I feel everybody should look at it. You see someone in the profession, right away it's questions and a lot of network going on right there.
You know who I would love to meet? Tariq Jackson.
Really? That's our guy right there.
He's so positive and always has so much information. Like I try to catch his live. It's been hard because like I was in school at 9 o'clock.
Right.
But he always has so much good information.
You're right. And
I'm
right
loving
now
to
I'm
meet him
checking
in
my
person.
phone to find something because this was something else. I was like, this is good right here. Now, did I take a picture of it? There we go. Here we go. You mentioned Tariq Jackson. And Tariq Jackson, I was on his IG story, and he drops gems.
All the time.
He drops gems all the time. You talk to
He
him,
does.
and it's a gem. He says, stop pressing rewind on things that need to be deleted from your life. Your past doesn't have your healing. Your future does.
Salute to that.
Salute to that. Just take a time and let that settle in. Stop pressing rewind on things that need to be deleted from your life. Your past doesn't have your healing. Your future does. Salute to that. Let's take that call. Anytime now. Anytime. Hello, you're live on air with the ScissorSalute show. Salute to that.
Says salute.
I just heard myself.
Yeah.
Hello? Can you lower that down a little?
Say it again?
Can you lower the sound to the show? Because we can hear it.
Yeah. I'm going to turn it down.
Good old Paul Jones.
What up? What up?
Says
What
salute.
up, man? You tell me. You still get
You
mistaken
already know,
for
man. Every day is every day.
You still get mistaken for security guard?
Man, I'm going to tell you my new thing is everybody call me Suge Knight.
Yeah, I get a little shook from you, but you're like 3 or 4 shades darker than him.
Right.
But yeah, he's very
I think
shook.
it's the camera, man. A lot of people say, man, Suge, the twins. I got the little dot, though. That's the only thing he don't have.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm not in jail. Don't forget that part.
Okay, so Paul Jones, again, if you guys are not familiar with him, he definitely, for the events, he definitely makes his presence there, and he works with a lot of barbers up and down the East Coast. Where'd you go, Paul? Where'd you go?
I'm here. I'm sorry, my light. I got a time of light. I'm still here.
Oh, come on.
I'm listening to you.
Okay, so, Paul, why do you feel it's so important to be at these events? I see you at a lot of events. You know, tell us the importance of going to events.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. What people do in the industry or lack in the industry is education. You never know what you might learn from anybody. I mean, you can learn from the worst barber to the best barber. I tell people that 100 times.
I say the same thing.
So salute to that.
Yeah, so when I'm at the shows, I'm looking for continued education, you know, of myself and others. If I can educate somebody on when they messing up, I definitely throw it out there. That's what I'm known for, trying to help.
Right. I understand what you're saying when it comes to not picking up different things from different level barbers, because even the best barber sometimes can have a lot of information that's not worthwhile. He could maybe drop like 10 things and maybe 2 things get picked up. Then you could talk to someone who's really not on a high level of barbering, and they can maybe have like multiple gems and multiple different techniques. They might not be the best barber, but they might have important information.
Right.
Like I say this at the shop. Now think about it. Phil Jackson, how many championships does he have coaching?
Right.
Phil Jackson has what, 12, 13?
But
Something
he
like
can't
that,
get
yeah.
the next.
I want to know how much
Right.
he has on the court. What does he have on the court? Because he was better as a coach than he was a player. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Some people are
definitely.
better coaches than they are players. You know, just because the person, you know, might.
That's a good analogy.
It's just the truth. Just
Yeah, I
grab,
like that.
you
I
know,
like that. That's
grab
dope.
a whole bunch of these. Grab Larry Bird. How many championships does he have on the court? He has none as a
Versus
coach. Matter of fact,
his
he quit
coaching
as a
game.
coach.
Yeah.
You know, it just goes to show you that you don't have to be very skilled to be a great coach or a mentor. And I agree with you that you can pick up different advice different techniques from different level barbers. And
Yes.
again, if you're watching the show right now, Paul, the question to him was the importance of getting out to events, and he's letting you know that education is key, to be educated and to educate others. Because at the same time, someone's telling you something, you might be like, well, you know what, and feed off of that and build, and now you're somewhat like in a cipher right now. That's
Right.
what's known
And
as.
that's the whole thing for you to be there for. The build.
Correct.
You know, network. Figure out what's going on. If you behind 5 haircuts, now you can catch up at least 2. Because you never know what the new guy doing. You know, the older guys like me need to keep up. We got to keep running.
Yeah, and it's funny because these new young whooper nappers, you got to try to catch up with them. So let me know what you think about these cordless buzzers, because everyone's going crazy. Again, people calling me like I work for Anders.
Oh.
Yo, Eli, yo,
Still
call
here.
them up and find out why they charge us so much. Like, Anders going to be like, well, Eli, the barber for the ScissorSalute show, he's on the phone. No, man. So let us know what you think about the cordless clippers.
I'm going to tell you right now, everything I have right now is cordless. It's 100% cordless. I mean, I got the new Andes cordless. Man, they was gone in seconds. As soon as I got there, they was gone. I grabbed a pair of the Walls before they recalled them. You know, I'm a fan of Walls. The Wall Sings was like my first clipper.
All right.
So I grabbed those, but they recalled them, so I got the broke ones. Well, they're not broke. I said the pen broke or something. I don't know. But I'm going to buy the new ones anyway. I like them.
Did you see the people stepping it up and taking the lithium battery and placing it in the Andes Masters? My man made a pair of cordless.
Yeah, I seen that.
Andes
I
Masters.
wanted to call him, man. Every time I reach out to these guys, they don't ever reach me, get back to me. I be trying to get, the new stuff. They don't ever call me back.
It's faster.
It's just an Andes Master, and basically, I feel like the whole profession is waiting for their cordless Andes Masters. Mm-hmm. We're waiting on it like people are waiting for the iPhone.
And I talked to somebody, they said they're coming.
Like people wait on the iPhones, we're waiting on the cordless Masters. That's
I mean, now you have the aluminum case. You have the aluminum case on the new Seniors. So I'm pretty sure they can make a whole aluminum case that's light with the Master.
Yeah, I mean,
all this older technology.
The NVLIs, they're good, and so are the Magic Clips.
Yeah,
again,
I have both of those.
Again, if you're watching the show,
and I just grabbed the new retro.
I like the Magic Clips.
Cordless from Wall.
Okay, so if you're watching the show right now, this is ScissorSalute show for barbers, hairstylists, makeup artists. If you'd like to be featured on the show, you can email us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. Right now, we have Paul Jones on the phone from the DMV area, and the question was, what does he feel about the cordless clippers? We were asking about the pricing, but you are letting us know that everything you have is cordless. Now, tell us the difference and why'd you make that move? Because you're older, you're a pioneer, you're a vet. Most pioneers and vets want to just stick to what they have, but you made that change. What is the pros and cons to using cordless, and why'd you make the move?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I do a lot of movie sets. I'm on movie sets all the time. I do a lot of house calls. So it's just easier to keep moving. Moving fast. When I do a show, I might need to bring my clippers. I have everything with me. I got 2 sets. I got one at the shop and one that I travel with. So anything that I need is right there in my hand. I can grab it. Like one of my photo shoots in Georgia, the power went out. I mean, totally, the whole grid went out. And we had to shoot before the sunlight, hit. So I was in there in the dark, cutting with my cordless and a flashlight. Going. I had my headlight and I had my flashlight. And the people went crazy. Like, he's still cutting. He's still cutting.
He's an animal.
So, I love that. That whole factor of it being cordless and it works without electricity and I can take it anywhere I need to go is amazing. I love it.
And then they gave you a yellow shirt afterwards. After you're done cutting. Put the security shirt on, sir. We need you on stage 4.
Hey, look, one thing about that, when I do my celebrities, I'm definitely sometimes end up being security for them.
I could see why. Listen, I'm short. Okay? I'm short. Okay?
No, but
then when I get next to Paul, I'm like, man, yo, let's take a picture. No.
But your brother.
Sit down.
When we did that picture at the Philly joint. When we was at the Maestro with Tone.
Yeah, over there. Yep. That was at the Fillmore. At the Fillmore.
Fillmore, yes.
Yes. And but it's always good to see Paul Jones again. He's one of them barbers that when you see him, you recognize. If you don't recognize him, just come up and say what up. He's willing to talk to you and network with you. You know, because a lot of people go to events, and how many times do you go to events and then you're scrolling the next day and you're like, wow, this person was there, I didn't even see them. How many times that happened? And I think it has to do with the I'm too cool factor that some of us barbers put on when we get to the events. You know?
They say
yeah, man, smile, we a rapper. No, unless you're in a gang. Are you in a gang? Are you?
Right. That's
what
why
you from?
See, the fact that I'm so big, people already say, oh, man, he's a mean guy. And then you come up to me, you know, I'm shaking hands, hugging people. That's just me. I try to be as friendly as possible because my face gives off the, don't come over here, I'm going to punch you in your face. But I'm not. I'm cool.
Yeah, you get a little bit of that. Yeah, a little bit. No, but again, and CT Barber Expo, you going to be up in there?
Of course.
Of course.
I'm supposed to be working with Youssef. I think me and Youssef been working at a table. And then, you know, I'm going to be hanging with your boy from the affiliates. My man, I can't think his name right now. I'm getting old.
Cold Cuts?
Chris
Coleman.
Chris Cuts.
Yeah. Cold Cuts.
That's my man.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you know, we're affiliated.
Oh, definitely. He's a good guy. He's making a lot of moves.
Man, I'm
He's actually going to be competing for the
my
first
mind
time.
you know, I'm old, so my mind get a blank. I know so many people, but
Right,
that whole team,
I'm right there with you.
We roll tight. You know, Maryland, DMV, a lot of them guys I roll tight with.
Some reason I just knew you were from Baltimore.
Yes, definitely a Baltimore guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, Cold Cuts is going to be competing for the first time at the CT
Oh,
Ball
for real?
Expo. Competing
Well,
for his first time there.
Support my man. That's my man.
Yeah, so the first time ever at the CT Barber Expo, Cold Cuts is going to be putting on them gloves that he puts on, hitting that low skin fade that he does with his signature part and crispy clean
that part.
edge.
That's his part now.
Yeah, that's what a couple times he showcased. He does a nice, clean, crisp haircut, and then he adds the design. When he did that at the CT Barber Expo last year, and the funny thing, he was supposed to be on stage, but I was like, yo, I got to put you here on the floor. And just see how the barbershop guys was like, we're going to put him on the floor. And he drew such a big crowd around him because the haircut was so clean. And then people just love to see them parts and designs done in front of them.
In person.
The
I'm
wow
so proud
factor,
of him, man. I'm
the
super
wow
proud
factor of, wow, that design is clean, crisp, and is being done in front of me live, as opposed to me going through IG and saying it's Photoshop.
Right.
Right. And they're going to say that.
Yeah.
There's people there that are going to say, well, he stiffed it. Or he sprayed it with something. Nah, man. It's all natural. It's all in the wrist, baby.
Yeah,
if you want to know, just ask me. Don't make up stuff about me.
That happened with, and ScissorSalute to Easy L Barber, because he reposted
he's
it.
A beast.
But he reposted
He
us
posted you talking about him. I saw that the other
day. So Easy and Manny Fresh last year at BarberCon, they walked into this BarberCon. I'm sitting at the bar. So I'm at the bar just chilling, you know, chillaxing, you know, just came from the IBS hair show. Now we over there. I'm like, damn, we on the third floor. I'm a little tired. I need a little.
Yeah, I was at IBS. I was at IBS.
Yeah, so that next thing you know, I see Manny's walk by. I'm like, look at this haircut. And there goes Easy right there.
Right.
What the? I'm like, dang, your haircut looks Photoshop, but it's right here in front of me. And the haircut was done so good that they actually had Manny's face on the Hair Illusions booth.
Wow.
So that's how good Easy did it. And it's standing right in front of me. Easy's right in front of me, and Manny cut his hair. So it's just like, wow, two of the best haircuts right here. And it's not Photoshop. It's right there in front of me.
You need to see that. That's why I'm glad them guys come out. So, you know what I mean, you can be inspiring to people who like to think everything got to be sprayed or got to be this and got to be that. You just have to put your craft in motion, man. Study every day. If there's something you're passionate about, you want to grow with, study it every day, just like anything else. If you want to be the best basketball player, when they outside playing when you sleep, in the gym playing while you sleep, and when it's game time, it's nothing but reflexes. It's already built in.
But, you know, I think people want enhancements. I don't think it's necessarily the barbers. What I think happens is they see the pictures on Instagram. They know it's an enhancement, and then they walk into the shop, and they want an enhancement. Yeah, that's what they want.
You do that right
I don't think barbers are necessarily pushing that, because I'm in the shop, and I see it all the time. Like, you know, whether if it's a beard or it's a hairline. It's some dudes coming in and
Well,
hairline.
I got a good answer for that. When they're like, yo, you can do this haircut. Usually we know the barber. I can recognize work.
Right.
Yo, you could do that. I'll be like, press the button, go to that barber's profile, and check what that barber's price is, and be like, you gonna pay what this barber charging?
Exactly.
You gonna pay what this?
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
I can do it all. I try to do it.
No, because it's been
everything.
happening. I cut somebody 2 weeks ago. She walks in and does what every barber shop across the globe doesn't like to happen. Yo, who's the best in here? I'm in a rush.
Oh God.
Bruh.
Normally, the people that's the busiest is normally the best.
Yeah, so I'm
Not a
looking at
haircut. They don't never have a haircut either.
Well, I had time.
Right.
I had time. So I'm like, you know what? Come down, because I know 3 of the barbers already don't want to cut.
She was getting a haircut or had someone?
She was getting a haircut.
Okay.
And I already know 3 of the barbers in the barber shop. That's it. You shut down. Once you come in and be like, who's the best? They're not gonna want to cut. The owner's booked. The barber behind me, I know if she gets in his chair, he's just gonna do what the hell he wants to do. So I got a little bit of time. I'm like, whatever. She comes like, are you nice with the clippers? I said, are you good with your payments? That's basically what that is my reply. Do you cut good? Do you pay good?
Do you tip?
Oh, well, listen, man, you ask a stupid question, you gotta get another stupid question. And
I
trust
do that
me,
all the time.
bro, she was at the edge of her chair like, I just did the setup line, right? Yo, what's up? You can get rid of this line? And you can hear all the barbers, Eli, that's your ass. That's what they say. That's your ass. So, now, Paul, one of the things we talk about here on the show is, people want to become barbers or whatever. Right. The barbers that are coming that are in barber school, how do you educate them of how to deal with a picky client or a parent hanging over you or a girlfriend nagging the person in the chair on some, you're not going to get that, right? You're going to fix that, right?
I
How do you deal with that?
100 times too.
How do you educate the new guys?
I'm gonna tell you, me personally, hospitality is normally how you start your day off. So when I meet anybody, first thing I do is I walk up to them, I shake their hand, I say, hey man, my name Paul. I want you to feel as comfortable as possible. Do you have a picture of the look that you're trying to achieve?
Right.
And then I comb through their hair and see what they have, and if it's comparable to the style that they're trying to get. And then, you just build dialect. The more customer service you add, the more you try to figure out the type of person they are, you'll see. And then you'll develop, and then you'll say, okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do. And that's how I do it every day. All my clients.
Paul, if you was to be at the shop where I work or work next to me, you'd be dying laughing. You'd be like, yo, Eli, you got to go to the other side. I've literally had white kids come in there with a black person's haircut in the picture and been like, can you do this? You serious?
Yes.
I've had moms, black moms walk in there with their kid, like Brad Pitt. Picture of Brad Pitt. I was like, listen, lady.
Well, that's because people don't understand
I'd be a trillionaire. Or somebody like who go on board, like, yo, you think you could cover this up? No, I can't. Yo,
I can't.
They call me the dream shatterer.
Add, enhancements, or
they call me the dream shatterer.
Do the new units, the new hair units. That's a big deal. Everybody doing them right now. So you just got to know what lane you in and how much it costs.
If I was able to do the hair units on that's the price on there. I believe we had someone when it was fresh, brand new. They came here, showcased on the show about 2 years ago, and they were talking about it cost $500 or $800 for the class, but his first thing was like $600.
Oh, for the class.
It's like $800 for the class.
It's a class.
But his first client that he had in the chair, he charges $600 per unit, and they pay for the hair.
They
pay for the hair.
It depends. Everybody doing something different. I done had $350. I done had people say they charge $700. Back in the day, the dude Wade from DC, he was charging $1,000 before the wave caught on. Yeah, they was getting the money. So it's all in what you provide. What's your extra services that'll hike your price up?
I'll tell you this
that's
much.
all you got to think about.
That dude with that unit better not get put in the headlock.
Some of them are pretty. I'm telling you, they're pretty strong, and some of them you can swim in and I mean, it's really nice. Like I seen a unit. The unit costs $300.
Or mess around, he get in the pool and have to put that unit back on and his hat on backwards. He's just like, yo, what up? Comb over in the back. My man.
Units, though.
Nah, well, you know it is. It's always great to hear you call in, Paul. And I look forward to seeing you at the CT Barber Expo. And anytime you're in New York, you got
I'm gonna be at a show next week too. I'm doing the Capital Punishment show in Harrisburg.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, the young boy that was in the battle at what was it the joint I did for you at Universal Barbers?
Okay, the Universal.
Isaac.
Okay.
He got a show that he's doing. I'm his lead judge at his show.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely come out if you're in the area. If you can't, then I understand. But we definitely
go
accept
ahead. Give us the information for that competition.
I have all the information now. It's Sunday the 15th. I think it's pretty much an all-day thing. I think the classes start about 10, maybe 11.
You got the flyer on your page?
Huh?
Is the flyer on your page?
Yeah, actually, the flyer's on my page, and I sent one to Sefro, so if he can post it real quick.
Okay, so there we go. It's going to be at the Pentagon City Mall, Arlington, Virginia.
No, that's just past. That's what I did. Yeah, I did that yesterday. This is this week. I sent him a capital punishment flyer. I just sent it to him, Lord, a couple minutes ago.
Okay. Seth, you got it? Okay, Sunday, April 15th. Right?
Yes.
So,
yes,
capital punishment, barber battle, Sunday, April 15th. Battle judges is Paul Jones, Isaac Montilla, Rhonda Gold, and Zeus the Barber. $3,000 in cash prizes. Student fastest fade, freestyle design, fade and beard, and tag team. Vendors, beverages, and performances. That is South Club 2940 North, 7th Street in St. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Doors open at 12 p.m. For more information, make sure you follow Paul Jones 1228. Once again, follow Paul Jones 1228 for more information on the capital punishment barber taking place in St. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. How's that?
That sounds great, man. I love it.
I should have put my radio.
When we first started together, when we was on that stage, it was a little bumpy.
I should have put the capital punishment barber battle going on Sunday, April 15th. Doors open at 12 p.m. Battle judges, Paul Jones, Isaac Montilla, Rhonda Gold, and Zeus the Barber. Over $3,000 in cash prizes. For more information, follow Paul Jones 1228. How's that? That's that.
And he got ended like this.
That's that radio, right?
That's like that radio / nudie bar DJ voice right there. I've been doing that.
Right.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, get them dollars out. Don't be shy.
Here is thunder.
Coming to the stage is Diamond. Sapphire, you're up next. Sapphire. There's always like a diamond and sapphire in the nudie bar.
Man,
so
it's
Paul
always
Jones,
some kind of gem.
Yeah. So Paul Jones, thank you for calling up. But before we let you go, oh, you staying? Okay, we're doing the merge.
Oh, no, I got a whole nother show about yesterday.
All right, so let us know. Let us know what happened at yesterday's
event.
event. Let us know what happened yesterday.
Oh, yesterday was crazy, man. So I linked up with a guy named Ian, and he does Barber Time, a Barber Time show. What it is it's a network, and the network is crazy, man. It's like basically it's for the barbers to build up commercials for revenue. You know how somebody come in and they drop a whole bunch of flyers in your shop. Hey, my man, I'm promoting this party. You want these flyers? Right. All right, well, look, I have a Barber Time network, and everybody in my network can see these flyers. Let me post it on there, and I could charge you for being on my site. And now the barber is getting revenue from off of the commercials that people bring in. And the bigger the commercials, the more money you can make. So for the people who trying to get from behind that chair, it's more extensive revenue that you can reach out to if you don't want to be in that barbershop all day like me.
Right. I mean, the social media has definitely helped barbers get from behind the chair and go beyond the chair. Even with the ScissorSalute outlet, and I'd like to thank the ScissorSalute owners for choosing me to be
my guy. All of them.
Yeah,
my girl. Don't forget my girl.
Yes, in New York. Yeah, that's what I said. The owners, Sefro, New York Queen. I've hosted events, and I could say I've hosted events multiple events in Florida, Texas, Albuquerque, Colorado. Even got to enjoy some of the 420 in Colorado. Multiple times in Connecticut, New Jersey, because New Jersey's like got to pop in Philadelphia. And, you know, I'm also with Maestro's Classic, which is just, you know, it's a good opportunity. I'm still going in the grind, in the shop. People worried, oh, this is a Salute Pano. I do what I do, but I'm still in the grind at the shop, still in the trenches, relentless in the trenches. Nothing's changed from day one. If I'm able to cut you, you're able to sit in the chair, sit in the chair. If it's after 8 o'clock, you pay like you weigh, I'm going to stay. If not, I got to go. That's it. I got to be on my way.
To be. That's exactly how it's supposed to be.
I've been doing this, like Paul would tell you, we've been doing this for decades. I've been in the barbershop since 96. So yeah.
I've been in the salon my whole entire life.
Yeah, I've been in, but 96.
Cutting hair in my mom's salon since I was 7. I started off washing hair. You know my story.
Yeah,
so I've been in hair literally my whole entire life.
And then with me, you know, I started off my brother, I Am Brolic Life, and Little Ed. He came from Cuddy's Barbershop in Queens. They opened up a barbershop. It was the first barbershop in Brookhaven to charge appointments. No one really knew what appointment was at that time. You walked in, you signed your name. We like redid it and did appointments. So over the years, I would hear barbers complain because I was in there, and then, you know, I wasn't really cutting hair, but I was in there. I was in there cleaning, just in part of the shop, whatever needed to be done. And I'd hear certain barbers, and I picked up different things. So once I started cutting hair, I was like, okay, on holidays, this one haircuts was $10. We like holidays, haircuts is $20.
Right.
So if I'm working on a holiday, we boosted it up to 20. If the shop opens at 10, if you want to be there at 9 o'clock, 9:30, then
boost that price up.
That price is up. You want me to stay after? That price is up. And so on and so on. You know, that's just how it is. And then I had a house appointment about 4 years ago. And I'm not going to lie, the client took care of me, takes care of me. Then I'm like going to his house, and I went to his house like on an important day. And I didn't get hit what I thought I was going to get hit with.
But I'm going to tell you about that. I'm going to tell you the magic with that is having a mentor that's been through all those situations, and he can help you price and know how to price those type of things. These are things that people do not talk about in these education classes. You don't talk about how do you generate money? How do you generate people coming to you? How do you save the money that they make, you know, that you're making from these people? And how can you invest for long-term goals, lifetime goals, retirement, and stuff like that? That's what the mentors should be talking about now, and educators should be talking about today.
I mean, if you could, we can go to the archives of the first Scissor Salute show. That was our main focus when we first started the show.
That's why I'm here, man. I love y'all.
Accident insurance, life insurance, and again, paying your taxes and money management, because the money comes in and out of our hand. So back to when I was talking about with the appointment, the house appointment, that's when we took it upon ourselves to convince the owner to put a house price on. Hello, you're live on air with the Scissor Salute show.
Scissor Salute, what up, Eli? This is Mr. Exclusive Cuts from El Paso, Texas, dog. I just stopped in to show y'all some love.
All right, and Paul Jones, you still there?
No, I gotta go back. Scissor Salute.
Okay, so we got Mr. Exclusive Cuts calling in from El Paso, Texas, the creator of the Halloween Massacre. And let me tell you something, when you have an event, you're throwing an event, it's very hard to be doing it every year, to make it annual. You know, can you give us some of the work that you put in to make it an annual event, Charles?
Oh, man. It's so much, man. The story's so long, Eli.
Well,
we started back like 5 years ago, and we just started with the Halloween-themed event. And then every year we just added, more and more things to it, more and more categories and stuff like that, man. To now, we're working on our 5th one, and like number 5 is going to be explosive.
Yeah, and now here's the thing: the last one, and Scissor Salute Charles for choosing me to host the last one. Had a great time there. The last one, his wife was pregnant, literally 3, 2, 1 in it. Like, and the winner of the freestyle ballot.
She just had a baby?
Oh, my Lord. And if you notice, Charles, I started off the show, I'm wearing the hat right here from the 2014. The
that
first
was
one,
in 2014. Okay.
2014. I'm wearing the hat right now, the trophy hat. It just so happened the fastest fade to T was moved over, so Sephiroth didn't want to give this one out, so I took it.
That's what's up, man.
I mean, hopefully we working with each other, and I'm out there again. Let me tell you something about El Paso. They really support the profession. Like, I've been in a couple places, and you're like, everybody makes some noise, and no one really want to make some noise. But they're really excited about seeing their comrades up on the stage, showcasing. One of the things that I loved about what Miss Exclusive did is they took previous winners and made them judges. I feel like that right there is really important. So you have people that supported you and they came and competed, and now you're putting them like back into rotation as judges. I like that, Charles.
Yeah, thank you, man. Just show the respect, man. When you go to the events and you compete and you do stuff like that, man, you put a lot of time and energy and money into it, man. And then, out here in El Paso, man, it grew so much since we started the first one, man. So it's like, it's steady growing out here, man. And then, it's so many new barbers coming up that, the old barbers got to move up and make room for the new barbers. So we thought that was a good idea to make them judges.
And then on top of that, right? So on top of that, you got the event going on. They got like 2 or 3 different type of food trucks out front. And we're talking like top-notch food. And then to show that the hair profession, or you could say culture, supports El Paso, he had local artists performing while they were people competing.
Wow.
Which again,
Salute to that.
Is just another aspect, something that doesn't have to be done, but it was done, and it was done good, and it was great. You got to meet MKM. What is MK Barber? What's his name?
MRK.
MRK. He's wow.
Yeah.
How do you and your wife manage your brand? The shop, you have the mobile barber shops, and your family. How are you able to do that?
You know what? It's really, really hard. A lot of the times we bring the kids to the shop with us, and they kind of help us out a little bit sometimes. And then most of the time we alternate days. So I'm there some days, and whatever days I'm not there, she's there on the days that I'm not there. So it's pretty easy. I mean, we pretty much got it, everything in order now. So smooth that we just move every day like real smooth.
Yeah.
Definitely. But now you guys are going to be doing the Hair Palooza. You're going to be judging that.
We just Hair Palooza. I think it was like 2 months ago in San Antonio, and then so this one's coming up in Vegas. But I think we tied up in some other shows at the moment. I don't know exactly what's the date on that, but we have like the Sun City Barber Fest coming up in Arizona, and then we have the Iceberg event with Rob the Original that's coming up soon too. So I think one of those events we kind of like tied up, so we can't make the Vegas Hair Palooza.
All right. Well, I definitely like the way it's a lot of support out there between the states, and the barbers working with each other. And then again, I did notice the student barber battle. There was a girl there that her fade was crazy. I think she actually won it.
What's her name?
Crazy. I don't know. She's like a student.
Oh.
And me and Al Uppercut were looking at each other like, yo, man, this haircut's crazy. A lot of the students there put in some work. Again, Al Uppercut was there, so it was great to see. You can see the beard movement is basically everywhere when you're asking Al Capo to come down there and do some sort of education there, in which now he's going to be at the CT Barber Expo, and everyone's waiting on the new Babyliss buzzers to drop. But Mr. Exclusive, now Charles, what do you think is going to be something that's going to be changed about the Halloween Massacre this year? Because I know it takes a while to prep for something, and it might be a little bit early to be talking about it, but honestly it's not, because there's so much preparation that goes into having a successful show.
Yeah, well, you know what? We started I took about a week off, man, and then we got right back on it. But you know what? Right now it's kind of hard to say, Eli, because we get different people that reach out to us like every other week or every other month about the event. As it comes up throughout the year, man, and then as we go to all these other events, we promote that event, at the same time. So it just grows. There's really no final say on what it's going to be until like the month before. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard. And then this is number 5, so this is our 5-year anniversary, man. So we kind of, we still deciding on how we're going to play it out this year.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much, Charles, for calling in. But before we let you go, please give everybody your information that you'd like to share with us and all your social media as well. The stage is yours.
Okay. My Instagram is Mr. Exclusive Cuts with a Z, and my wife's Instagram is Mrs._Exclusive Cuts. We own Exclusive Cuts Barbershop in El Paso, Texas, 11980 Lisa Del Sol, El Paso, Texas, 79936.
Thank you so much for calling in. Let's go to the next caller. Hello, you're live and air with the ScissorSalute show.
ScissorSalute.
What's going on? Is that Dante? We just lost him? Dante, you still there?
We lost him.
You know what it is? I think LA was like, oh my God, there's a picture of me up there with Dante. If you guys are wondering who that guy was, that's LA. He's the owner.
Del Sol, El Paso, Texas, 79936. Thank you so much for calling. Let's go to
Is Dante there? Okay, you guys are watching behind the scenes. This is crazy.
Calling it.
He's trying to merge a couple phone calls. What's up, Dante? Love the T-shirt going on there.
Dante.
And guys, if you're wondering who's the guy behind the boards, that's him right there. That's LA. He's the owner of the studio right there. Yeah, I have no idea why my picture is. That's all right.
It's a nice picture, LA.
A nice picture right there. So Dante, man, let us know what's new.
What's new? Man, it was new yesterday. I was down the DMV area for event, Barbertime Buzz event with Paul Jones and Mr. Davis. It was a great event, great turnout. To my surprise, for some reason, I didn't realize like throughout the whole event, they keep mentioning finance kind of leading up to me. So I guess, to some degree, they kind of made that event surrounding what I have to offer with the financial stuff, BBA, and it was just unique. So I've never been in that type of situation where some like the event kind of was focused on just like what I have to offer, and it was great. And I really appreciate Paul and the Barbertime Buzz family for that. So, but besides that, I have to also thank y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all, I would never been ready for me coming up there. Because you mentioned something earlier about coming on a show. And, this is getting you ready to speak. Mm-hmm. And ScissorSalute definitely throughout this past year, me coming up there every Monday and just speaking and just building confidence, definitely, I will say, paid off. So it's definitely, I definitely could testify, whatever you want to say, but, practice do make perfect, and ScissorSalute definitely help build my confidence to where I'm at with how I'm speaking with the BBA and also with finance. Yeah, so ScissorSalute to y'all.
So if you were watching the show, we was talking about it earlier in the program. Again, it's a live program. And we were talking about earlier in the program that if you would like to come down here and showcase, if you are looking to get into any type of educational part of this profession, whether it's hair or makeup, and you want to get into like an educational aspect, and you don't know if you have what it takes to really just go out there, you can email us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. Leave all your contact information. We'll get back to you in the order that you want to get into like an educational aspect, and you don't know or you could DM us on Instagram at ScissorSalute Show, or DM Eli the Barber, Sefro, New York Queen, and then ask us if you'd like to come on the show and ask us about the development program that we have. Now, I'm just saying that because we offer people to come onto the show as much times as you want to, so you can go out and attack the world. Go out, because the what we have now, we don't have to rely on big companies to get gigs. We can use our social media to start doing our own classes. And if you're licensed, well, by all means, get out there and do some sort of education, especially if the people are asking. Now, what I'm saying is, people might be asking you, but you really don't know what you're getting yourself into. You might get startled. You might get a little stage fright. So come down here and, you know, get the jitters, get the dust off. Take the dust off and get a little rid of the jitters and grab them scissors and clippers. Oh, man, you see, I'm dropping bars, man. I'm telling you, nice. Get me started. So, Dante, speaking of the financial aspect of the event yesterday, what did you cover at the event when you started talking about financing?
I pretty much was just going over the fundamentals, talking about life insurance, the benefits of having life insurance, the benefits of having health insurance, disability, retirement, just pretty much what I covered in the last year, ScissorSalute, all in one nutshell. And just took it a step further because my confidence was there, and the fact that this is the first event that everyone was eager to hear what I had to say. Like, it's different from it's kind of similar to speaking at a school, but it's a little different being the fact that you have cameras on you and you have other people, because it was at the Microsoft store down in Arlington, Virginia. So you had strangers popping in and just looking, and for me to, I guess, get their attention, it just felt like, all right, I'm doing something good here. I got something going on, and for my crowd, for me interacting with the crowd, because me and Seth was talking about this earlier, because Seth was watching it, and he said you did pretty good. So for him to say that, I'm like, wow, man, listen, practicing in the mirror and practicing on Mondays on ScissorSalute is definitely paid off.
Definitely, of course. And you know, we've talked about it plenty of times on the show. Well, I say that a lot. I feel like we could just take highlights, but we talked about it on the show. Anyway, we talk about it a lot on the show, where we're really not concerned with how much people you have following you, what your following is. If you're willing to work with us, we'll work with you. The difference of someone who might not have that much followers or has a lot of followers and they're on the show, the difference is simply emailing us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com, or DMing us or asking us questions. Really, if you add us please use the hashtag. We really want to get us attention. Add us on the picture. DM us your work. And then if you're in the New York area and, say you want to going out to Manhattan, experience Manhattan, which a lot of people do, but at the same time you want to take care of a little bit of business, come eat, let us know you're going to be out here and come and showcase. We've had people come from Spain, Canada, Australia, California, Florida. We've had a lot of people from different parts of the globe come over here and showcase. We've had confirmed views in like Czechoslovakia, Japan. Those are confirmed views. Now the difference is, are you going to do it? Are you content with being behind the chair? There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to stay behind the chair, stay behind the chair. But if you want to get from behind the chair and go beyond the chair, then come down here. Talk to the bearded guy with the glasses inside. Don't ask me why I'm wearing sunglasses indoor. Don't ask me.
That's just your look, right?
I don't. You know what it is? The show. I got the LASIK surgery right about the time the show started. So I always wore my sunglasses. Like I'd be inside and say, "Yo, Eli, really?" I'm like, "Oh, damn." Let me take them off.
You don't cut with your sunglasses on, though, right?
But when I first got the LASIK, you had to stay. I'd do the setup line with different. They give you these what's his name right there? Not Predator. Well, what's the name with Arnold Schwarzenegger? What's the movie that he
Terminator?
did? Terminator. Give you some Terminator glasses covering the side and everything. So, we came to the show, was a little nervous, and we took the ride over here, a little something back.
Right.
So I just got on, forgot I had my sunglasses on. And then I'm just like, wow, we're a half hour into it. might as well keep it on.
Right.
I might as well be that idiot that's wearing sunglasses indoors. And here I am. 5 years later, still that guy with the sunglasses on indoor. With the flat brim. Check out the flat brim. You know? So Dante, you gonna be down here next week?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Dante is gonna be down here next week. He is the creator of the BBA Barber Beauty Association.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't drop an announcement in a minute, but I've been using it on my hashtags. For members that's 62 and over, it's gonna be free membership. You just got to cover your health insurance and retirement until all that good stuff. But free membership, so they can anybody that's 62 and over will have free membership to the BBA.
Okay, so for the viewers that are watching that might be interested in, let's say, health insurance, right? Medical insurance,
maternity
accident
leave.
insurance, maternity leave, retirement plan, financial management, etc. You can get in contact with Dante Financial and make sure you click the link in his bio so you can sign the petition. We're still looking for a certain amount of number on the petition. Dante, give us your IG handle and, tell the people. Let them know. Let them know.
Let them know. All right. Dante, DONTAY_FINANCIAL. That's my Instagram. And for a lot of y'all that do not know, Barber Beauty Association is an organization that's built for the beauty profession, no matter if you're a hairstylist, barber,
or makeup artist,
tattoo artist, even just a regular artist. It's built for individuals. It's built for entrepreneurs that's chasing their dream but that don't have security. Because anybody knows that as a barber or even as a hairstylist, you're chasing your dream. Because I'm pretty sure everybody don't say, why be a barber? Why be a hairstylist? There's no benefits. Well, let them know. Starting this fall, you will have benefits. Not just any old benefits. The best benefits that anybody or any industry or any organization has ever seen. Like, where can you get up to 4 retirement plans? Where can you get up to 2 disability plans? Where can you get up to 2 life insurance policies and excellent health insurance coverage? On top of that, you will receive education from the top educators all across the globe. And besides that, you will have discounts to certain products that we will be affiliated with. Where else can you get that?
It's not going to stop.
I don't see cops can't get that. No disrespect to anybody that's working a 9 to 5 and have a career, but we gotta let it be known. The beauty industry is a rich industry. Mm-hmm. Y'all are not getting what you deserve. There's a lot of people taking from the industry, but a lot of people not giving back. BBA is going to give back. We're going to give you what you need and some.
So basically, if you don't know what he says, is stop chasing your dreams without a pillow, because you need that security to stay chasing your dreams. And if you don't have a pillow there, you ain't got no security. Write that down. You don't understand what I just said? Rewind it, play it back, put a reggaeton beat behind it.
Eli-isms.
And you'll get it.
I'm sorry for my Kanye rant. I'm sorry. I have to do a Kanye rant once in a blue to keep stuff afloat.
Well, no. There's no problem with that at all. Again, go to his IG, Dante_Financial, sign the petition, and any questions that you have for him, ask him. Again, he said it before here on the show. The BBA, as much as he wants it to be it is for the profession, but only for those who are taking the profession serious. Mm-hmm. We do like to apologize if you don't file your taxes. The BBA will help you be able to file taxes before you become a member of the BBA. So in other words, we're not going to shush you away. We'll lead you in the right direction, because most people that are coming to the BBA are choosing, looking for the right direction anyway. Okay, hold up. We're going to try to merge the Skype. Dante, you there? Hello, Sarah. How are you?
ScissorSalute.
I'm good. How are you guys?
I don't know. There's a little delay, but I can check. How you doing, Sarah? How's everything?
I'm good. How are you?
We're doing good. So now, Sarah, we have a new co-host. Blazing Blush.
Hi, Sarah. I like that lipstick.
Thank you.
What
So-
color is that?
Actually, I added you a touch up.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sarah, where are
sorry,
you?
we had some girls talk. Sorry.
No, it's okay. You can sit there and talk about where are you. Well, we're getting some.
The light on it.
We got a bad connection, man. Go stand next to the router.
The what?
Go stand next to the router, or put your left hand in the air and spread your fingers. You're like choppy. I'm only saying that because I used to be the younger brother holding on to the antenna.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because I could barely make you up. You're choppy. I was saying, do you think you could go into a better area? I don't know. Are you on Wi-Fi?
How about now?
I can hear you.
I'm on Wi-Fi.
You on Wi-Fi or just AT&T?
We can hear you. We can hear, all right?
Also, so for those people who watched us for the longest, Sarah was previously on the show. She did the Safari Park cheetah versus zebra, almost like an underlight, where she did the color and put like a zebra design on one side.
I just saw
and
that.
she did the leopard design on the other side. With the leopard, she used celery sticks.
That was,
And with the zebra,
I'm
she
still
used-
confused.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's just about creativity. You know, later on tomorrow when I go and cut hair, I'm going to grab a piece of gum.
Yeah, well, no,
Keep
not
it in
gum.
the wrapper, and I'm going to... It's about being creative.
But you know what? I'm not going to say no names, but I saw a video on Facebook with a girl with short hair doing the same exact thing.
And did she give you any credit?
Oh, no.
Oh.
She didn't say I got this from Sarah Jane. Maybe she's a vegan. Maybe she's just a vegan, and you know.
No, but that's not cool. Because if you're inspired by somebody, you should give them credit.
Okay, so we go back, and then you also had the orchid design featured on Modern Salon, which basically, I think you had the model. You brought the orchid model too, like the little head doll head.
I think I did a replica of it. On
Yeah, you
the
did
doll.
a replica, and your doll heads were tiny. They were small. They weren't like the average size doll heads.
It was a student mannequin, and it had like 4 different sections on 4 different types of hair. So it was pretty. That's all I had at the time.
Okay, so I definitely, you know, I will scissor salute you. Your work is very consistent when it comes to the hair color, vibrant colors. I see a lot of color correction on here, but you also like to dabble with the makeup too. So the special effects makeup.
Yeah, I like the Halloween stuff. I don't know.
Definitely. And you braid as well? You hit them braids?
Here and there I hit braids.
Okay, so tell us about, she's pretty much like a hair guru because she does her son's hair. You get right on your son's hair, right?
All the time.
There you go.
Yeah.
You hear all the time, right? Yeah, all the time I get busier. So tell us about Sunday, June 24th in Tampa Bay. This is State Event Lounge, 179 First Avenue North Street, St. Pete, Florida. Tell us about this hair jam. And Scissor Salute on being selected to be a judge.
Oh. Scissor Salute.
Yeah. Judging. Chico Boom will be a host. Sorry. Joey Finesse Diaz is throwing the hair jam. He did it last year, and it was a great turnout. It was a really good turnout for Tampa Bay area. We also have Boom Go, who's a guest judge, Abby Garcia, the hair expert, and Angel Ross is also the guest judge.
Yeah, and you also have good old Bones the Goat, Long Island native, gonna be there. But he loves Florida. It's too cold over here. Very cold.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, I was saying that you have Bones the Goat is gonna be a judge as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I don't know if you mentioned it because you're still a little choppy, but we're still trying to copy. Huh?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I think it's my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I think it's your Wi-Fi. Your Wi you don't have Wi-Fi. You got Wi-Fi. I guess she didn't hear that one because I thought that was a pretty good. I thought that was a pretty good one. You know, I was expecting to hear a little bit of a chuckle, and I didn't hear it. Thought it was okay. Work with me here, people. So again, we have Sarah Jane on the line. We're just talking about the hair gym that's going to be taken in Tampa Bay. This is the second one. It's going to be done by Joey Finest Diaz. And work with me, people, if you see me fidgeting, because like my hamstring is now working to my butt cheek and it's building. Oh. It's tightening up. I swear it is.
Damn.
So, Sarah, is there any way you're going to be out here in New York? When's the next time you're going to be out here? Hello? Bueller? Sarah, just call us. Forget about this. I don't know. Just call us. So this is, she's scary. It's just still, she's not talking. I got to say something because if you're watching the show, you're like, oh, what's going on? But hopefully you found that a little funny.
Skype does that, though. Like
yo, Skype ain't right, yo.
Skype ain't right.
No, I mean, you got to be in the perfect Wi-Fi. That's what it is. You got to be in I'm telling her to grab the router in her hand. Like, you know. You don't.
Is she calling back?
I don't know.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she goes. She's calling. Okay, let's see.
This still is not talking.
Okay, I'm sorry that I did that. It just... Okay, now I'm getting a text message. Okay, let's try this.
Yes.
There we go.
Is that better?
Yes. There we go.
Okay. I turned off the Wi-Fi.
You just turned it on?
She turned it off.
No, I turned it off.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, we was talking about the Hair Jam event that's coming up, and definitely like to salute you and congratulate you because remember you coming onto the show and then making your way towards judging. This is not the first event you judged though. You judged previous events.
I've also been to the Midwestern Barber competition in Milwaukee. Yeah, that's about it.
All right. So and then again, she's been here on the show. She's been featured on the show. Came down here, did the mannequin. That's why I was asking if you're going to be in the New York area, if you'd like to come here and showcase the under lights or whatever they're over lights, hair color correction, whatever it is.
I need to see that celery trick in person.
I'm thinking about going to BarberCon.
See, most people, that's what it is. BarberCon going to be bringing them out, man. BarberCon
I'm thinking about going there, and then I'll check y'all out that Monday if I'm there.
Okay.
All right, so the studio is going to be most likely swarmed. Because we got a lot of people that are going to be, coming here to the show, or for BarberCon. A lot of out-of-state barbers that are coming to that event, which is a 2-day event, 3 different stages: education, showcasing, awards. It's going to be indoor, outdoor. It's going to be lots of fun, and hopefully we'll have Lee from Barbershop Connect come down to the show and really be able to get into specifics of what's going on with BarberCon. But I know whatever I know, I just see you posting, I just sit it right there. So Sarah, let us know what the scene is now at your spot right now. What seems to be the trend coming up with spring? Because over here it's still winter. So I know over there, you guys got a little bit of heat. What seems to be the trend coming into the chair?
The trend coming into the chair right now is I'm getting a lot of balayage. I'm not getting those crazy funky colors no more. All I repost that's all old work. That's stuff I've already done for the most part. There's a couple here and there that are new, but for the most part, that's old work.
Well, it's somewhat similar to what we were talking about earlier in the show. It's fun to get reposted, but it's not going to bring in the money. It's fun to do the vibrant fantasy colors, but there's a handful of people walking around with fantasy colors and vibrant colors, and most of them are tattoo artists, hairstylists.
Right, you can't go into an office with
or people who walk around using mermaid or unicorn t-shirts, you know? But majority of the money when it comes to color and hair is color correction, balayage, highlights, and then when you do a balayage, how much is it the maintenance on you? How much times are they rotating back into your chair?
You want to know the truth? I see them like once a year.
Once a year?
Oh.
So this
Once a year. That's why, like, I don't know if you noticed, but like on my Facebook, and it's a different separate Instagram account, I've gotten into eyelash extensions. I'm getting into microblading. I'm like using my cosmetology license to the fullest.
Generate more
all
income.
this, and there's nothing wrong with that. Basically, that's just ambition that's doing that. That's ambition. That's like you're not stopping. That's relentless, and you're trying to get to the next level, and not being content with what you are. That's great. So, what do you feel the advantages of being a hair artist and going into the microblading and eyelashes? Do you feel like are you using some of the able to make adjustments and use them skills, or is it more than just having the license and being able to do it?
It helps that I already clientele base and following that I up to this market as well. You know, I already had the clientele. I'm always busy now. Like, I'm nonstop. And on top of that, I'm a single mom. I went down to part-time hours, but I make the same amount as when I was doing full-time years ago. So.
Well, you're working smarter, not harder. At least that's what they say. That's like the memes people be putting up. Work smarter.
Did you have to go back and get a certificate for the lashes and the microblading, or was that all under the cosmetology license where you are?
Okay, so with eyelash extensions, you're licensed to do it under a cosmetology license. But with microblading, you have to get a tattoo license. So you have to inquire on getting that too. And you should get certified to do it. Have somebody train you. And shout out to Stacy Phillips for training me with that.
Salute Stacy Phillips. You better salute Stacy Phillips. Better salute Stacy Phillips and never say that word again. But listen now, if you get that microblading, right? Microblading with the eyebrows, that means you could do the dot things, the micro scalp thing.
What is it?
Pigmentation.
Pigmentation. That's what I'm looking into.
Micropigmentation, right?
Micropigmentation.
With the lipstick, the eyeliner. I recently saw a picture. I posted it on Facebook of a girl who had breast cancer, and they gave her a new nipple. With microblading.
Oh, wow. Microblading. Okay. Oh, it's just, it's just a lot of different things.
Yeah, and it's expensive. How much do you charge for microblading?
Well, I'm not there yet. I'm still trying to do.
Well, what are you thinking about?
Eyelash but I have everything in order to do it. But I don't want to jump into this thing and then do this thing. I want to master this first before I jump into the next one.
Right.
Well, what are all the going prices in that area for the microblading?
Microblading starts at $500. That's what you should be doing for a good artist. Yeah.
$500
for eyebrows.
$500.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then you have to keep going back for.
And then they got to keep on coming.
Sessions.
I might as well get into that because I'm pretty good with the eyebrows. I grab the razor and I put the flavor down.
The guys are getting it on their heads too.
Oh yeah.
I'm
just laughing.
Really?
That's not right, Sarah.
I'm sorry.
No.
It's it's an open market.
Yeah, so I mean, for to each his own. I mean, I'll be damned from the tattoo of damn hairline. First of all, I've been bald. I'm like one of the original baldies and stuff. I'm there with Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean, I'm right next to him. I'm original.
I like bald.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I'm gonna have to listen.
I like bald.
I'm gonna have to get the tattoos like all the way back here, not just in the front. It's gonna be like.
No,
it's gonna be hurting.
lie.
No. What's wrong with you? Nah, man, it's not.
I like the bald look. I like the full beard look.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
I mean, again.
Me too, girl.
There's really nothing.
Yeah.
There's really nothing like, I've seen a couple barbers that get it done. That's fine, no problem. I also know DJ, the barber from out here, when he got certified in Connecticut.
Yeah, he's
within
He's
the
offering
authentic.
it too. Yep.
So, and I know the classes are expensive, yeah, but it's all worth it. I mean, it's all what you want to
But
do.
you get back what you put in.
Yeah, you get back what
10
you put in,
times.
depending on the market and see what people want. But again, you're out there and you're making it happen. It's gonna happen. I know the eyelashes is a lot of money in eyelashes. Now let's get into that. How much are the people charging with the eyelashes?
Okay, so I moved myself up to intermediate price because it was like really hard on my back and stuff. And I have to go work out. As soon as I do one, I have to go work out. So I went up to intermediate price, which is about $75 since I'm so new. But in May, I'm going up to $125, and then you have to get a fill like every 2 to 3 weeks. So it's an upkeep. And I tell people all the time, it's an upkeep. It's a luxury item. You don't have to get it. You don't want to pay the price, you don't pay the price.
Yeah, I call them like the Venus flytrap. Because you can tell when a girl have it. Because if a fly go near her eye, she gonna...
But those are not the real lashes, though.
Natural, but some are...
This is how they look when they... girls blink with that on.
See, the lashes that she does, they look natural. They try to make it look as close to your lashes as they possibly can.
I'm just, again,
the other ones now, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. The girl looked like the eyelash about to fall off. Yeah. The eyelashes on the side, on her cheek.
I've seen some rhinestones hanging off of it, and I'm like, sis.
You ever see when they're starting to come off?
Yeah.
I feel like going like this.
I think you're talking about like the ones that done at like the nail shops,
right?
That are, like super cheap and like $30. Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Like, yo, listen, that's not eyeliner. That's your eyelash coming off. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's not eyeliner. Your eyelash coming off.
Wait, being a woman is a struggle.
I guess it is.
You ever seen that Kermit the Frog meme when the girls take off their eyelashes and it's got no eyes?
I know what you're talking about. I know what you just listen. I know what you're talking about. You know, you come out to the shop where I work at. We crack jokes all day. You know, we get hit with them. Sarah, before we let you go, please let everybody know how they can get in contact with you. We got another phone call coming in. We're trying to merge them, and it's not happening. That was pretty good.
Okay, you can catch me on Instagram, and that's Sarah Jane Colors, and I spell colors as COLOURS. That's the right way.
I guess trying to be all fancy. All right, thank you for calling
Sarah.
in. Salute. See y'all,
Bye.
Salute. I believe we got Marvin calling in. Can you take that call? Marvin, what's going on there?
What's going on, man?
Chilling.
That's a beard. Strong.
That beard is strong.
Yeah.
But let me put mine away. Let me tuck mine in my shirt. Put my beard away.
I can't see you.
What's going on there, brother?
Eli.
Now, you had that event yesterday?
All right.
He didn't have
I'm on split screen. I can't see y'all, though.
Okay, so you don't need to see me. People need to see you. So
right,
what's going on, brother? Let us know where you're calling in from.
Man, I'm calling all the way from Clearwater, Florida, man.
Okay, so we get the second phone call coming in from... Okay, and so... And you're going to be coming up here for... Might be coming up here for BarberCon?
No, definitely. I will be coming to BarberCon.
And you're coming with Sarah, who just called in?
Yes.
All right. Now, the question is, are you going to be coming here to the ScissorSalute show?
Yes, I will. The boy will be in the building.
ScissorSalute to that.
ScissorSalute to that. So that's good. Let us know, because time's running real quick, so we may ask you just shoot out a couple questions. What seems to be trending in the chair? You know, you still seeing a lot of mohawks? Is the fro hawk, or is it that swaggy P? What's going on? What's trending in your chair?
In my chair, man, getting a lot of pompadours, man. Getting a lot of comb overs, a lot of shear cuts, man.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so I like that. Now, your opinion now, you're a barber. You consider yourself a barber, not an urban barber or a traditional barber. What is your take when you hear barbers classify themselves into an urban barber or, let's say, a traditional barber?
Well, I wasn't taught that in school, man. I was taught to be a master barber, man.
Correct.
So, and Never heard of an urban barber. I never been taught that. I was taught to be a master barber.
Well, yeah,
learn
I'm
the
pretty
trade, learn the profession. You know, it's a skill set. You know.
Definitely. And your thoughts when you hear I'm a traditional barber? I'm pretty sure you've heard that terminology. Oh, I'm a traditional barber.
Actually, this is the first time I ever heard that, man.
Well, okay, well, you know, I'm here on the show, so I'm always constantly hearing different things, and I agree with you with what you said, which is just a master barber. You're just a barber.
Yeah, I'm a
like
master barber, man. It says on my license, master barber. It doesn't say traditional barber or it doesn't say urban barber.
I feel the same way when sometimes, you know, a barber is a female, says, oh, I'm a female barber, or, you know, if you want to embrace that, but now you're categorizing yourself. You're putting yourself into like a niche. Instead of saying I'm a barber, you're like, oh, I'm a female barber. Now you're categorizing yourself. I feel like, you know, certain barbers in our profession will do the same. When I see I'm a traditional barber, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
Traditional barber. You know what I feel like traditional barbers are?
What does that mean?
A traditional barber, they try to say they just use shears and they're doing that to, you know, to me, I feel like you're limited. When I hear traditional barber, get ready for that conversation that you will have somebody from New York and they're going to tell you how New York created hip hop and how it started in hip hop. That's basically the same talk you'll get from like a traditional barber. Like, I'm a traditional barber.
Okay.
Like,
and you run into somebody from New York and they're like, yo, hip hop started in the Bronx. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go with this, man. Get over it, man.
I mean, we call that the OG barber. That's what we call it. We never. Like, I guess down here it's different, you know.
Well, no, you're gonna run into. You're going to BarberCon, right?
Yeah, I'm going to BarberCon.
Okay, so when you go to BarberCon, watch. You're gonna be sitting there, and then I'm gonna pop right in your head. Like, this is what this guy Eli was talking about. This dude right here. And that's it. You know, well, I use shears mostly. I barely ever use the buzzers.
A traditional barber is probably a broke barber, right?
No, it's not that they're broke. It's just they try to look down on what we're doing, you know?
Yeah.
And to me, I feel like, you know, again, I've said it here on the show. If you use enhancements, use enhancements. If you use hair fibers, use hair fibers. If you use razors, if you're traditional, whatever it is, I'm not the one to tell you how to feed your family. If you feel like that's what you have to do, if you want to say I'm a hustle barber, I'm a barber hustle, whatever. If you feeding your family, feed your family. There's no way I'm gonna be able to decipher going, well, no, you got to be professional and tell you how to make your income. Do what you got to do.
I have clients always asking for enhancements, man. I have clients asking for it every day. Like, you know, a lot of these barbers, you know, shouts out to all of them. You have, you know, nothing against them. You know, you got some barbers, they don't like using enhancement. They feel like, you know, it's not the barber way. Like, if my client wants it and I have the skill set to put it on, I'm going to get this money. You know?
Exactly.
And, you know, women, they love it. I mean, they use wigs, they get enhancements, they get makeups every day, you know. We give them no hassle, no beef about it, but it's just like the barbers, man. They I don't know, man.
I feel the same way as you.
Me personally, I love it. I love enhancement. I love making my haircuts look good, you know.
I feel the same way as you. You definitely don't want to limit your income. Enhancements, using enhancements is going to be able to add to it because you're going to be able to add for a service. If you're a barber and you're not being, if your price list is still looking like the 90s price list or the 2000 price list, you need to update it. I'm not saying wait for January to be on. As of January 1st, my haircuts are going up to this. No, make sure that you're educating yourself and able to provide these different services. One of the things I will recommend to anybody who's watching this show right now, whether you're a barber, hairstylist, makeup artist, or just someone that's maybe you're watching it to support someone, one of the best skills that you could possess in life is being able to be coachable. That is a great skill and mindset to have. Being able to be coachable in any profession that you're in, if you are able to be coached and able to be taught and still able to be taught and still able to absorb proper information, that is a great skill set to have. Now, if you are not in the enhancement thing and that's what you choose to do, no problem. But again, in our profession, you don't want to limit your income. I always tell people, yo, I want to open up a barbershop. Don't say that. You open up a barbershop, you're already limiting your money. This is barbershop money. Because you're limiting when you say I'm opening up a barbershop. When you say I'm going to open up a place of business, sky's the limit. Because now there's so much different things that you can do when you're branding yourself the proper way, proper mentors, proper direction, and just maybe able to be focused right here. Marvin, thank you so much for calling the show, man. Listen, we're going to be excited to have you here in the studio. We're going to do this again. And
I can't wait, man.
I'll let you know right now pretty much the format. I probably won't be on the screen. You don't need to see me. We need to see all the guests. We're probably going to have a panel format where we bring in barbers, hairstylists, makeup artists. We sit everybody down, mic everybody up, and we go across the panel asking questions and asking for advice. Marvin, is there a quote that you live by that you'd like to leave us with? Is there something that you say all the time in the shop or to your clients?
So I say to my clients every day?
No, something that you just say that you see, a saying that you seem to say a lot. Like when I leave the shop, I tell everybody, all right, y'all, we do it again tomorrow. We do it again tomorrow. That's my thing.
Best thing. Every time I say goodbye to somebody, I say God bless, and that's it. Really.
There you go. God bless.
God bless.
Marvin, before we let you go, please let everybody know how they can get in contact with you and all your social media outlets that you'd like to share with us. Please do so now. The stage is yours.
All right. Instagram name is Juice the Barber, and my name on Facebook is Marvin Johnson.
All right, so Juice the Barber, make sure you check out his work. He called in from Florida. He's going to be out here at BarberCon in June in New York City. If you're looking to ask Juice the Barber any questions, feel free to DM him and let him know something. Maybe y'all can network. Thank you so much for calling in.
All right, man. Appreciate you guys.
Salute. All right, so it wasn't a basic type of show today. We had
a good show, though.
We used to having people
in
showcase.
the studio.
LA, you there? Yeah. I don't know if you want to. There you go. I'm sorry about that, Juice. Don't be mad at me. But I had to because we're running out of time. And it wasn't your traditional type of show. We usually have people showcasing. But what we did today was we had people call in. We had a caller from El Paso, the creator of the Halloween Massacre, Charles, Mr. and Mrs. Exclusive. And they also have a mobile barbershop. They're the creator of the Halloween Massacre in El Paso, Texas. Definitely like to ScissorSalute him and everything they're doing out there. We had Paul Jones call in and share and let everybody know that education is key. Make sure you're being educated. And ScissorSalute to Buzz Time Buzz. We had Dante Stevenson call in about the BBA and talk about his experience with the Barber Time Buzz yesterday at the Microsoft Lounge. I believe they were in the Microsoft store, he said. And it was a lot of people in our profession need to be educated on taxes, life insurance, retirement plans, and by the same way, everything's included with the BBA, maternity leave. And at the same time, when you're in the BBA, there's also room there to pay for your education, which education is key. We just got off the phone with Marvin Johnson, who is Juice the Barber. We're looking forward to having him here in June. And Sarah Collins, which we safe to say, the inventor of the zebra and the cheetah.
That was
color.
Definitely dope.
So it wasn't your traditional show. We'd like to thank everybody who, shared their time with us. We usually have people showcasing, but sometimes it's like that. Important discussions that we talked about today. One of them, but I'm going to say with me, is to be able to be coachable. A great skill in life, whether you're old or young or old, is to be and remain coachable. That is a great skill set to have. If you're going to these educational classes and you're going there with a hard head, you're not going to be able to be educated. If you're going there into these events with a mindset that you're the best and you're going in there mean mugging, then you're not going to be able to network and not going to be able to grow. So my advice to you is stay coachable in life. Another thing is you got to stay traditional. Make sure you have the business cards. You go to events. It's great to be networking with social media, but it's also great to have a card in your hand because it's more quicker to go like this than open up your screen, unlock it, and this, and now hold up. Let me. But I have no Wi-Fi. Hold up. I got Wi-Fi now. Just hand the card over. So thank you so much. Please continue to use the hashtag ScissorSalute. If you want us to see your work, add us on your work so we can check it out. DM us for any questions. And if you would like to showcase on the Scissor Salute show, advertise with us, in studio guests, whatever, just email us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. Also, ask us about the development program that we have available. Now, I'm only saying that because we offer everybody to come back here on the show. If you feel like you did bad on the first show, you could always come back and redo it till you perfect it, until you're ready to go out there and start doing some educational work. And it starts here at the Scissor Salute show. So thank you so much for watching us. And if you like house music, switch over to StrongIsland.tv. My house show is up next. So from Blazing Blush and myself and the rest of the Scissor Salute staff, Scissor Salute.
Scissor Salute.